Vaishali's Kintsugi doesn't just reflect my story, it helped me process it. For Vaishali's Kintsugi is one of her most personal collections as it reflects the silent parts of her journey. Vaishali's 25-year-long journey in fashion has been a celebration of the designer's undying love and support for Indian craftsmanship. This year, during Paris Couture Week, 34 creations from her fall-winter couture collection felt alive as the pieces glided through the ambassador of India to France and Monaco's private residence. The show was a beautiful amalgamation of couture, cultural beats and choreography. Vaishali's wanted the music to echo the tension and calm of being underwater. Ballerina dancer Leah Kamendi performed with grace between the show, set to ambient sounds with cultural beats and voiceovers composed by sound artist DJ Lev and Bray. Celebrating 25 years at Paris Couture Week, looking back, what would you like to tell your younger self? I would say to her, trust your roots, even when they seem far from the world you dream of. Every thread you touch, every fabric you understand, will carry you further than you think. You don't need to change who you are to belong. Your authenticity is your strength. Recreating nature's narrative through hand-woven textiles has been your signature style. Describe the 34 creations that brought life to your vision at Paris Couture Week. Each of the 34 pieces was like a chapter from the ocean's memory, shaped by the idea of erosion and resilience. From spiraling forms that mimicked mollusks and corals to flowing layers reminiscent of sea foam and dunes, the silhouettes were sculpted rather than stitched. The intention was to create garments that felt alive, pieces that moved like waves, breathed like the tide, and whispered stories of brokenness made whole again. The colors and surface texturing you are most proud of in this collection. I'm especially proud of the way we layered muted metallics with matte textures almost like aged bronze underwater. Our oxidized tones and deep sea blues had an inner light, while our coral-inspired cording and three-dimensional hand texturing gave the fabrics a tactile, almost fossilized beauty. It was less about vibrancy and more about quiet depth. How much of this collection mirrors your life story? In many ways, it's one of my most personal collections. It reflects the silent parts of my journey, moments of breaking, rebuilding, and returning stronger. Like the shells we referenced, I've had to shed layers, survive storms, and still keep a softness at the core. Kintsugi doesn't just reflect my story, it helped me process it. Tell us about the Indian weavers you worked with to create Kintsugi. We worked closely with master artisans from regions like Chanderi, Maheshwar, Murshidabad, and Karnataka. Many of these weavers have been associated with us for years, some across generations. Their ability to translate abstract ideas into textures without ever compromising their traditional techniques is what brought this collection to life. Each fabric carries the rhythm of their hands and the soul of their community. Showcasing Indian craftsmanship on a global platform, is it still a challenge, but a beautiful one? The challenge isn't the quality of the craft that is world-class, it's changing perceptions. We still have to educate the global audience to see Indian textiles beyond heritage or occasion wear. I aim to position them as timeless, architectural, and luxurious, on par with any couture fabric in the world. Swipe left for next video. A message for Indian designers who want to take their craft global. Believe in the value of your roots but translate them with clarity and courage. Don't dilute your identity to fit into a global mold. Instead, redefine that mold with your story, your culture, and your craft. The world doesn't just need new fashion, it needs new perspectives, and India has plenty to offer. Latest blogs. Na